good day, isn't it? Oh, they just taxied.
We're just sailing back across the Gulf of Cagliari. Cagliari? Cagliari?
Good.
Cagliari. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, we were going to head up the west coast, but
That was yesterday.
yeah, the weather 10 days out, it's looking probably better that we go up the east coast.
I think they're both nice. We don't really know.
Yeah, well, the real best cruising ground in Sardinia is
Maddalena Archipelago. So that is on the northeast corner.
yeah,
Like almost in the space between Sardinia and Corsica. All that's beautiful.
yeah. So it's a lot easier to get to that from the east coast, and I think where the weather is going to be, then going up the east coast might be the better option. Anyway, so we've got a lovely day.
Yeah, and we're sailing.
Yeah,
We've got the motor on.
probably got about 10 knots of wind, and I say probably because our bloody wind instrument is gone again.
They're fiddly things. It's a bummer.
The only good thing about it this time is that it will be covered under warranty.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
They're really expensive.
Yeah. But it's such a pain in the neck to get one.
But we like it for sailing and we like it for the autopilot. So the autopilot we can either set to a heading hold, so it takes us on a bearing, or we can set it to a wind hold. You can't set it to a wind hold if you don't have a wind instrument.
No. So today, as an example, we are heading pretty much upwind, and I'm on heading hold. Luckily, the wind is absolutely rock steady, so that it's working. But if the wind was going back and forth 10 or 15 degrees, it would make this a difficult angle to sail at.
So we're going back to where we came from.
Yes.
So about 3 days ago, we headed over from Carbonara
Yeah. Cape Carbonara.
to Cagliari, and now we're heading back because we've decided to go up the other coast.
Yeah.
And we've got some other Aussie friends who are following us, we just found.
Yeah, we went over to see them in the bay. I think we saw their boat in Malta, but never spoke to them. And so we went over this morning, met them, and they were absolutely delightful. So I think they might be motor sailing because they're pointing about the same height as us, but they're in a big cat. So.
He says that because they're actually gaining on us, and Richard doesn't like the idea of someone else gaining on us, especially the catamaran.
Oh, yeah, I just don't think they'd point this high. Anyway, we will see when they go past us. I'm looking forward to the next few days. I think we'll be probably sailing every day for the next few. Anyway, if you just keep tuned, you'll see that.
We'll find out too. Stainless is my job. And I have to admit, I think it's probably been a month since I've cleaned the stainless properly. So I'm just giving it a wipe down to get the main bits of dust and salt off it. And then maybe when we stop tonight, I'll come back with a stainless cleaner. But it's pretty good. There's just little spots of rust, maybe in the corners. A couple of spots. It's nice when this is shiny. What do you call this? The toe rail. But there's silicone out here on the outside. Look at this. Look how dirty that is. There's silicone here that looks really stained. So you watch. See how dirty this is? You can see that stain in here. Watch this. There. There. It's been such a lovely day. Really beautiful.
Oh, so we're here in the anchorage and had a little bit of, well, only a little bit of drama getting our anchor set. The windlass wouldn't go when Jude pushed the button. She did this the other day and it was like half a second, then it went. And so I came forward today, and so it wasn't an electrical problem. Like, you could hear the motor trying to go forward and reverse. So I just did a manual drop. And then when we were partway through a manual drop, I decided to press the button again, and it worked. So I think it's the gears locking. So that's not a very good thing. It could be the gearbox about to go. Which would really leave us in a pickle. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can take the electric motor off this end of the gearbox, which is probably the easiest thing to do some level of inspection and see what is in there and what's going on. It's a good thing we have a very big anchor locker. And I bought myself a very small socket set the other day. Not for this job, just, you know, thought, hey, it'd be quite good to have a small socket set. And this might be the job for it. So I've undone a bolt here on the bottom. Ooh, there's a little washer. And there's another one on the top. And I'm just pulling the motor off. Could be worse places in the world to do maintenance on your boat, I suppose. Anyway, back to it after dinner. So I've got the unit out. Let me show it to you. This is where the electric motor attaches. The shaft for the top unit drives the gypsy, goes down through there, through that keyway. Now, looking at this unit, she looks very well sealed. There seems to be some sealant in between the two parts. There's bolts all the way around. So I'm really hesitant about cracking this thing open, and not confident that I could get it back together. Just not sure that I am going to progress any further of trying to pull this apart and inspect it. Just been having a little play. This is the drive here. So the way this will work, I'm pretty sure. So the electric motor is spinning very quickly. Worm drive goes around. Hopefully you can understand what a worm drive is. I'll see if I can put a picture up. And I think that will drive this
this big cog here. So this is spinning very fast, this is spinning very slow. Put my finger in the end here and turn this, and it's hard to even see that it's moving, but if you just do a little bit more, and you can see that it's just moving. What I'm not so sure anymore is it's reasonably easy. This is the thing that's binding it up. It certainly doesn't feel like it's much resistance in there to me. So one of the things I have read is some people have talked about the brushes not engaging properly. I'm not sure that's what would be causing this problem. It's just a lot of heat in the electric motor, so the shaft's moving easily as well, so it doesn't look like there's anything problem with the bearings in the shaft. It's looking more and more like the motor.
Let's see, there's some here. They look beautifully blue. I don't think they are, I think they're silver. The bread is so stale. Well, it's like 2 days old, but watch. Ooh, I think I saw you. I wonder what they're called, these fish. We first saw them in France, but that was where we first started sailing. We really only see them in France and Italy, actually. They're clever. Super clever, these guys. You can throw a piece and they can estimate where it's going to land and start swimming out towards it before it lands in the water.
There are a lot of them here, and they're quite big.
I'd say 18, 20 centimetres.
Yeah.
8 inches. Is that right? Settled in a beautiful bay. It's a nice opportunity to get the stainless nice and shiny. It was looking good. Even though I hadn't done it for a while, I thought, I don't think I'll do the main bits. I think I'll just do the little corners that might show stains, like little rust marks. But it looks so much shinier when it's done. This one is done, shiny and beautiful like a mirror. And this one is not done. See, it's just a bit duller. And then in particular, the corners get rusty. And this stainless cleaner cleans the hull as well as the stainless. So sometimes you get a little bit of rust marks bleeding onto the deck. And this gets it off really nicely. So I use a toothbrush in the corners and then a cloth for the main bits. I made rags out of an old sheet. I chopped it up so I get a new one every time I do this. And then the bit that I hate is these bits. See how the rust is in the thread here? So that's how you tighten. I can't do it with my fingers. And you also get it in the wire here. It's like brushing your teeth.
I might say that one's done. Better. Hey, like new. So this one's done. This one not done. It looks like a kind of punishment, doesn't it? Polishing the boat with a toothbrush. But it's the only way to get into these bits. So let's do the whole upper, what do you call this, the coach room? And get it rinsed before we wash the side deck. Hey, pretty good.
Navigation renewable. Navigation renewable.
Happy face. Code 0 is out. Just been motor sailing for about an hour because the wind died down. Not sure it's really picked up much, but it's gone round to the right, which is just enough for us to fly the code 0. So we're doing about 5.3. Another hour and a half until we get to our anchorage for tonight and maybe tomorrow, as we slowly pick our way up the east coast of Sardinia. Just trying to get head to wind. Can't do a heading hold wind hold anymore because we don't have a wind instrument. And the wind is very light. But that will do. Lovely and calm here.